Hi guys, thank you for joining me once again, and I hope the content of this channel I hope has been really helpful to you. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things you need to do as a buyer before buying a used car online. Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, 5 Miles, Craigslist, wherever you want to buy a car. As long as you're buying it online, these are the 5 things you need to do before buying a car. The first thing you need to do, guys, please just listen to me. This is gonna help somebody out there, I promise you. Do not be attached to whatever car you want to buy. Don't be attached. Now, I say don't be attached because sometimes I'm speaking from experience. I've been run over because I go to a particular seller's place and I feel like, I just feel, the car is, perhaps maybe you just feel like sometimes it might sound like a very, very good deal, but when you get there, it might not be what you actually want. But because you feel like you feel attached to the car and you feel like you don't want to disappoint the seller of the car, or you don't want to waste your time, you just want to buy the car. No, guys, do not go to a seller with your mind. Like, just see it as just one of those things. The second thing you need to do as a buyer before buying a car is ask questions. Questions like, how long have you had a car? What's the history of the car? Has he ever been in a flood? Has he ever been in a wreck before? This is a question a lot of people don't even ask. Why are you selling the car? Because I don't care what it is. There's always a reason the seller is trying to sell a car. I do not care. It could be they're moving out of town, or they need to upgrade, or they have a large family and they need maybe they need a minivan. I'm not going to wake up in the morning like, oh, okay, I want to sell my car now. There's always a reason. Sometimes there are hidden issues that you don't even know of. Sometimes, and this is not all the time, guys, sometimes sellers are like upfront about, they've been honest about the reason why they want to sell a car. So that's the reason why you don't want to keep your mouth shut, because guess what? If you pay that cash, or whatever mode of payment you use, or you Zelle that money into their account or whatever, as long as you take the car, especially when you have a bill of sale and you drive the car out of the residence of the seller, guess what? The liability is on you. So you want to avoid those instances. That's why you don't want to keep your mouth shut, as a buyer. The third thing you need to do as a buyer before buying a used car is you want to make sure that you're buying a car for the right reasons. Okay, why did I say you want to buy a car for the right reasons? A lot of people have a car, but they just need an extra car. Like for me, I use a V6 engine, but now that the gas price is like way on the roof, I have to figure out how to buy a 4-cylinder car because I want to save more in gas. So you want to make sure that you're approaching for the right reason. You don't want to buy a car because you want to, it's a good deal. Yeah, you probably want to get especially if you want to flip a car like me. However, especially when you really want to use car, maybe like you're a student. Okay, I need to use this car. Because I have people who buy a car and they're just like, well, I'm just going to buy it because I think it's a good deal. And the car is just sitting there for a long time. They don't want to sell it. Just then before you know it, things start falling apart because the car is just sitting there. You need to have a right reason for buying a car. The fourth thing you need to do before buying a car, you want to test drive the car for at least 15 minutes. Guys, listen to me. You want to test drive the car for at least give it between 15 and 20 minutes. If there's a freeway, please drive it for at least 15 minutes on the freeway. Drive. I've seen a lot of people show up at the seller's place. Oh, can I test drive the car? Then they kick in, they just go around the parking lot, and that's it. No. You are missing a vital part that might be wrong with the car. You want to take it for a long, you want to drive you want to do at least 60 miles on those kind of car. Something might be wrong with the brakes. Something might be wrong with the rotors. Something might be wrong with maybe when you're driving, there's a vibration going on because probably the rotors are going out, or the lower control arm are kind of easing, and it's as if the car wants to literally break off break down when you're driving, basically. So You want to make sure that you test drive your car for at least 15 minutes. There was a time I bought a Nissan Pathfinder. Actually, it was a run and drive. Once you put the car in drive, it drives for a little bit, for like maybe between 3 and 5 minutes, and before you know it, it just shuts off. I've seen people do this all the time. You get to a seller place, you put the car in drive for a little bit, like just for like some few feet, then you just drive back, reverse a little feet, and that's it. No, that's not how you want to test drive a used car. Take it on the freeway, do a hard braking, put it on reverse. Make sure that the gears are selecting. That's gonna give you a leverage on how to work on how the seller can work with the price with you. Like, hey, I have to fix this stuff. This is the last and the fifth thing you need to do. You want to make sure that you are using circumstances around the car for your own advantage. Okay, what do I mean? If you test drove a car and it has issue with vibration, maybe the rotors are bad, you don't just say, oh yeah, I know, it's good, yeah, I think I like the car. No, you want to use that as an advantage. Hey, I love the car, but hey, I gotta fix the rotors. Or oh, the brakes is squeaking. Oh man, how much do you want to take off the accent price, because I gotta fix the brakes. Oh, the wiper blades. Oh man, it's raining and it's raining season. I gotta get a new wiper blade. How much do you want to get it and take off from me? Oh, the tires don't have a good they don't have a full tread on them. How much I have to buy a new tire? How much do you want to give me off of the deal? Guys, do not just get there and just say, oh, I love the car, it's nice, a low mileage car, I think I like it, blah blah blah, and handshake and you have a deal. No, I know a lot of sellers might not like this, but you buyer, you want to take. There was a time I actually bought an Infiniti FX35, and it actually has a check engine on. I took my scanner, and as soon as I got there, I told the guy like, hey, something is wrong. It was like, oh, you just need to do a oil change. The car was literally vibrating. He called us dad. They were like, Dad, I think this guy is really serious, but of course, I think he has a scanner here, and the car has a misfire. And guess what, guy? That guy gave me $2,000 off the deal. $2,000 off the deal, because I told him, hey, I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, this is a misfire, right? But you don't know anything can go wrong. I can get to the auto shop and another code is popping up. I know this costs money. I have to fix the coil. The coil is behind. So I started giving him the scenarios that might actually go wrong. And he gave me $2,000 off just because I have a scanner. If I didn't have a scanner, he was going to just tell me the car is all good. They did a oil change. I mean, the car has been in the garage for a long time. I just need to drive it for a while. And he's going to pick up like, nope. So you want to use things to your advantage. You want to use, little things, the tire treads, the brakes, or the light, the bulb lights is not working. Even if it's $40 off, you want to take advantage of those scenarios. So guys, go get the car you want, the used car, and just follow this instruction and you will never go wrong. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.